And we're getting ready. My first working Monday at my workplace, whatever you want to call it. Certainly is a place to work. Something. Everybody, I am Superback Jr. Welcome to my channel here on Twitch. And today we're going to be playing a role-playing game that premiered prior to Final Fantasy VII. In fact, all the role-playing games that we play here are before Final Fantasy VII. And the reason why that is because they don't really get the, kudos that I think they deserve. I got into role-playing games quite some time prior to Final Fantasy VII, but then again, I come from earlier generations of gaming. And, give this one a shot. This is actually one of my favorite ones. Because A, it was one of the first ones that actually introduced voice acting. But B, it was just a really cool story. It had an interesting battle system that it was a little unconventional of its time. And it's pretty cool, actually. It came on the SEGA CD, and by the way, because we bought a SEGA CD, we kind of worked hell to get it. Justify the purchase, I guess. It's called Lunar, the Silver Star. This is day 2 of said game. And last time we checked off, we ran into a gentleman by the name of Blakey. We're going to discover his true identity at some point. But he seemed to be a bit mysterious, though. He's just standing out in the middle of the haunted woods just because. I don't know. We'll find out as the game progresses. I've played this game exactly twice now. And the first time I played it, I kind of played it kind of unconventionally, purely by accident, because I'm just like, hey, what if I just do this? And, well, I was able to beat the game fairly easy. It took a while, it took a lot of grinding, but it happened. And then the second time, I kind of played more normal, so I could truly understand why the game was a little more difficult at first. So, we're going to wait for the ads to show up. I'm just waiting to see when those ads are going to come up. In the meantime, I'm going to actually throw it to the console right now. As we pixelate again, you can see I have a pair of Caldor Isle saves. I'm going to go with the first one. Like I said, we ran into a gentleman by the name of Blakey. And he has some wisdom about him. It seems a bit odd. And the pin question of the day is, what was your first console RPG? Now, there are other RPGs out there, for example, for the computer, but I'm specifically looking for a console. And it could be an action. No, there the ads are going to start in about a minute. That's fine. Basically, we're looking for your first console RPG. It could be an action RPG. It could be a turn-based RPG. It doesn't really matter. The idea is that it's a role-playing game. Plain and simple. And I would like to say the first one would be the adventure for the 2600 for me, but I don't. Yeah, I know they consider that one, but at the time I didn't. So I'm going to ignore that one. I dare say for me it would be The Legend of Zelda, the original. And it was a glorious game. I love the soundtrack. I love the gameplay. I love the notion, the dungeons, getting bigger and stronger, getting better weapons, more weapons as the game progresses. And, yeah, it's a great game. Now, one could argue Metroid could also be something of an action role-playing game. Because, again, you get stronger, you get better weapons, you get stuff. The ads are on right now. So in the meantime, as we wait for the ads to go and do their 3-minute run, we're going to actually hit the pause button and continue on the conversation then. And pause the theme music. And if you're not subscribed, you can always click the window above chat, click it out and unmute it, and you can continue hearing what's going on as opposed to just merely seeing it. If you're on mobile, you're screwed. But anyway, I digress. But mine would be The Legend of Zelda. I have to admit, it's one of my early favorites. It is my earliest one. And again, there are some other games that kind of fall into the category as early days for me, like Simon's Quest, Castlevania 2. It's brilliant. I actually am one of the few of the era who liked Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. That was a pretty damn cool game. And people were disappointed with it because they wanted to play the same top-down perspective that they did in the first one. But it was that when you're traveling from area to area, but only that. Otherwise, it would be a side-scroller. But it was challenging. It was fun. It was frustrating. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there were times where I just wanted to break my controller in half. But my best friend and I at the time would literally be over at each other's house, depending on what day it was of the week. And we would literally do jam sessions on the game, if you will. Sometimes if we're on a weekend, we'd be up at like 1 or 2 in the morning just playing it, because you could literally play Link, and First Zelda for that matter, practically forever. In comparison to other games of that era. A lot of the games that came out back in those days were arcade games, or arcade game ports. So they were rather quick in comparison. You played them for maybe a few minutes, and then that was it. So, where you could play the other game in hours and hours and hours. All right, let me unmute the television, because the ads are about to stop. 1 second, boom! Welcome back. Did you miss me? I missed you. We're going to start with Calder Isle. And we're going to load. It'll give you the option to delete the data on the load screen. Brilliant. Okay. Do you really want to delete it? And let's turn that up just a tad. One of the things that got me on this game was the soundtrack. It was actually rather cool. So here we are, in front of this rather small in comparison forest. Let's go ahead and enter in now. We hear this very eerie music. Turn it up just a bit more. There we go. Alright. Oh, immediately took a wrong end. Wrong turn. I did not get a chance to build up. Thank you, Dusty. Hey, Dust. We're going to see if we can run into Lakey real fast. Yeah, ran it. And there's this gentleman here. He's Lakey. And we've already run into him. Otherwise, he would have had a superb introduction. Like this. But because we had to save before that. Oh, ho, I'm Lakey, a traveler. My mustache goes up and down. Okay. And he says, you seem to be a nice bunch of kids. B-U-N-C-H-A, bunch of kids. That's working designs for you. What are you doing here? What? You're on an adventure like your hero dying. That's rich. Okay, well then carry on. He continues. Say, kids, just call me Lakey, okay? But if you want adventure, you better get off this little island. There's nothing special going on around here. Doesn't he seem a little friendly for a stranger? Nulls your analysis, if you will. He doesn't actually get into battle, but he helps you with battle as determining what needs to be done. Reset that? Okay. Okay, does he say anything else? Oh, I've got it now. You kids must be from the ones from Berg. Oh, okay. Yeah. And that's what I love about this game. You can actually get like a whole paragraph of conversation. Say, kids, just call me Lakey, blah, blah, blah. Nothing special. Okay. Fantastic. So let's go this way. We go right into battle against these fellows. Okay. We're going to go ahead and attack. Now, the way the attack scheme works here, by the way, is that each of the players have moves and they also have numbers of attack. For example, Alex here, who's highlighted this particular Y to attack, he can move 3 spaces but attack twice. For the rest of the characters can move 2 spaces but attack only once. And you will see how it affects when you actually strike enemies or when they strike you. It actually affects you. It may push you back quite a bit. Just watch. We'll see here together. So now she can attack, but she has a projectile. We're going to go ahead and aim for the same character on all 3 because it really won't matter at this point. And he's too far away to really be any type of position to attack. Final Fantasy X or The Legend of Zelda OOT. Oh, Ocarina of Time. That counts. It does. Any role-playing game, action or otherwise, sure. Final Fantasy X, that was a good game. I have to admit, I was rather pleased with that one. Being that it was the first for the PlayStation 2. And Ocarina of Time, that's the game that actually sold me the Nintendo 64, because I didn't get it right away. I was actually working that industry then, and I hadn't, poor Nintendo reps, like, how do you like the Nintendo 64? I didn't get one yet. What do you didn't get one? Don't you like Mario? Yeah, I like Mario, but eventually I did get it for the Ocarina of Time, sure. Because I have to admit, that game was just absolutely stunning. And I have the soundtrack to it, and did he not attack? He did attack. Why didn't he attack? Oh, he walked away. Okay. Attack. Attack. Okay. Yeah, this is where you get beat up. Okay, I suspect Lunar is going to be using a lot of her magic here. I received 11 silver. I gained 8 experience points, and here the experience points are actually pretty damn good. But then again, I had a lot of enemies to attack there. Okay, so let's go ahead and use Luna's magic. She's going to song up with healing. There you go. Let's see, she's back. Hey, Dust. Okay. Wow, that's quick. I'll be damned. Nope, that triggers the old Dustoid counter. Yes. That's one. That was quick. Anyway, like I said, magic. Ramus is okay. Luna's okay. Who cares about him? And he could probably use a little bit more, but he's in the safe side for right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. But first, before we continue, of course, the Dusty counter takes over. We'll be right back. A doggo walking time. Okay, Vin says, no Zelda is why I didn't get a Wii U. Well, I have been known to get consoles for certain games. And, oh, hello. We have a house. Imagine this is Lakey's. Okay. And you can't do anything in here. Okay. That was uneventful. For example, I got this system, which I'm playing on right now, SEGA CD, largely for Dragon's Lair. And why is that? Hello. Boy, that's a big tree. I wonder if it's got enough wood to fix the bridge. Well, it could be. But it helped the fact that I actually, was working, whether it be just retail or whatever like that. Oh, I can actually climb up that way. Wow. Working in retail at the time, of course, getting discounts on the games and such. Didn't get any discounts. Oh, lordy. Didn't get any discounts on this hardware, though. Except for peripherals. Controllers, memory cards, whatever. But the systems, they were sold at cost. So, if you hadn't worked in retail, video game retail, and you say, hey, where can I get the system cheaper? You really can't. Because, like Sony would sell the PlayStation to us about maybe 40 cents below what you pay for it in the store. Okay, so let's go ahead and attack him and do the same thing. I think these guys actually have a bit of resilience. Yeah. Okay, I get hit. I get hit. Okay, so now they're all together. Although I am hurt. That should take care of me. Did absolutely nothing. Oh. Oh. Alright. Alex is in danger. We're going to actually back up. He's going to use a song. Now, she actually has all the other magics available. There's Supersonic, Temptation, Cascade, Good Luck, and Purification. We're just going to stick with healing for right now, because that's really all we want. And then I'm healed to a degree. Let's see. I'm going to continue back on an attack with her. And everyone gets to attack him. And he survives. Wow. Okay. So, like I said, when you attack your combatants, they move around on the grid here. And that kind of makes it tough because if he gets whacked around too much, he's going to be out of range. And like I said, it took a couple of moves for Alex to make that last hit. 31 silver, pretty good. 8 points, 8 points. Somebody should gain a level. Nobody did because let's go down here. Right off the bat. Yep, you know what? We didn't even get a chance to do this, so we're going to run. My mistake. Let's try this again. Songeth of Healing. Alright, she's used up 6 MP. Now there are symbols scatter out through the a tiara. Fantastic, great. Well, let's see which one of these three can wear a tiara. Which is she already? She's not wearing a damn thing on her head. Okay. We close. Oh, it's right there. Duh, it's the last one. Hello. I've done this before. All right, cool. Okay, very good. Now she has head protection. Because, you know, tiara makes all the difference in the world. Okay, we're going to attack. And we're going to attack. Now, these are one hits for Alex, so this should be okay for him. And a little bit easier. Yep. Now they're all within range. Now they all can attack. Although her attack's going to be fairly useless. did. Yep. Alrighty. 15 silver. Everyone got 6 points. Nobody went up. And once again, I'm going to song out here. Don't want to get too crazy with that. Head up this way. Dead end. Those dead ends are cool. Up, chest. It's a red one. Oh, great. Our luck. Just our luck. It's locked. Oh, Lakey, do you have a key? No, you have a bunch of those. Okay. Now it's going to be a little easier for them because they're all going to bunch up on Alex here. That's good because it puts them all in range. Yep. And all of a sudden, there's one. Yeah. I had just literally took what? 2 steps? Okay, the fly's going to attack, which is fine. Okay. Let's go up here. Okay, back to you guys. So let's go ahead and attack these fellas first. And let's see what we can get now. That's not good. Yeah, we're running. And even though I defeated characters, I got nothing out of that, so... Oh dear, let's go ahead and do this. Let's see if we can get out of here real fast. We're going to continue using song for a bit. I'm going to do it one more time. We're going to get the hell out of this forest for a second. Assuming we can. Okay, we did. Excellent. Now, the reason why that's important because we have this little stalagmite here. As soon as I touch it, it means that my magic has been restored. Now, if it looks like a post, like a like a battery post, if you will, well, that will restore your HP versus this will restore your MP. So now let's see where we are. Okay, so she's fully healed. See, but he isn't. He's only about halfway there. In fact, he's literally halfway there. Okay, so once again, this is what we're going to do. We're going to song up with healing a few more times. Now let's see where he's at. He's fully healed. And now so is she. Back to the forest. Alright. So this forest is a bit brutal, I have to admit. Now, we're going to attack the flies. Why, you ask? Because they're going to come towards us. Like that. They can move quite a bit. Get them out of the way. That's that. Okay. I should take care of him. Nope, I should not take care of him. Oh. Did not take care of him. Yep, he's, like I said, he's got some resistance there. It's fine. Got some money out of that one. Got some experience. Yay! Luna went up a level. Okay, speaking of going up a level, let's get some magic going. I'm going to do that a couple more times. Yeah, one more time. I should take care of that. Excellent. Now, if I recall, did we get this one down here? We did. Okay, once again, slightly different attack pattern, which is fine. Push him close. Okay. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, let's do that. Move all the way over there. It may be not the greatest strategy. It's interesting how little Ramus hits him, but what kind of attack he receives. In other words, he gets pushed back quite a bit for such little HP loss. Okay, good. That should do it, yep. Yay! Good. That should do that. Okay. Once again, we're going to attack the flies. Why? Because the flies are going to come to us. And they happen to go first. They are faster than we are. 2, 3. Now we're just left with these green things. Now, normally we can ask Null to, for analysis as to what the bad guys are. But, quite frankly, he's lied to us. I don't trust Null anymore. He said these were easy pickings. And yet he will beat the shit out of Alex. And everyone has gone up a level since we started this little adventure. Okay. And Alex is probably, Let's do it one more time. Alright. Now that we ran into the cabin, hopefully we can actually get some conversation going once again with Lakey here. Hey kids, just call me Lakey. He's still saying the same thing. Okay. Did we have a... We saw that red chest. We can't do anything with it. You saw this cabin, if you want to call it such. We can't do anything here either. Not even a fireplace. That's interesting. There is a fireplace here, but there is no chimney there. Of course. Okay, so... Perfect sense. Explains so much. We found that chest. Boy, that's a big tree. I wonder if there's enough wood to fix the bridge. Okay. So we pretty much have seen everything we need to see, including Lakey. So let's go ahead and head back on out. I think we need to head back into town. Unfortunately, the map is tremendous. That's okay. We found that, yes. So that's okay. Because, again, along the map itself, there are those stalagmites and those posts that'll heal you up. So as we leave the forest, we're going to go ahead and let's have Luna pretty much heal up the rest of Alex. We'll just do this several times here. Because they'll let you, believe it or not, even though he is full, they'll just let him do it. No, she runs out of magic. But she won't run out of magic. Why? Because of this. Okay, so now we're on our own. Okay, our good friends, the albino baboons and whatchamacallit, the Venus flytrap over there. Okay, so let's go ahead and attack. You went first. Ouch. That's the actual attack of that thing. It didn't do anything to Luna. But she is quite resilient to it. So, let's continue. That's by him. The whole one. Yep. Uh-oh. He's not doing good. He's been poisoned. And now, bad news is, he is still poisoned. Let's see what his status is. Level 6, maximum HP. He has no MP. Attack power is 20, defense power is 10, agility is 3, anti-magic is 13. He can move twice, but attack once. And it doesn't appear to be... Yeah, nothing. Does not appear to be poisoned any longer. That's good. Again, a little unusual. Usually poison carries through the rest of the game, but he seems to be perfectly healthy now, which is fortuitous for us. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, and that should take care of it. Yep. Okay, cool. And you see the creatures here are not nearly as... Okay. We're going to talk to you, buddy. We found a big tree. Have you seen it? The bridge to Safe has been washed away. There's no way I can fix it until water level comes down. But the water didn't seem that high. You had a curious little band of adventurers. Sorry, I told you I can't fix the bridge until the water levels come down. And then you pester him one more time. No. Fine. So he doesn't want to fix the bridge. He thinks the water levels are too high. Bastard. I'll show you what too high looks like. Okay. Okay, only that one attack. That's actually not bad. That should be that and good. There's the bridge. It's no use, Alex. The bridge has been completely washed out. Find a dam, let the water levels go down, and he'll repair the bridge. Not sure. We found a big tree in the forest that has an ample supply of wood, or at least Nal thinks, that would actually repair it, but we don't have anything to cut it down with. It's not like we can just go into town and get an axe. Or can we? Okay. Mini money, mini experience. That would be easy, right? This game is not known for being easy, I have to admit. Okay, there's the little battery post. Now, what that does, that restores my HP, but not my MP, as opposed to Stalagmite, which does the opposite. Restores your MP, but not your HP. As an RPG and JRPG, at that you would have to do a small favor for a lumberjack, perhaps. So the last time I played this game, literally about 30 years ago. But I did play it twice at least. Oh, he's in a womp position. That means he's going to do a pretty nice attack, but he never got to it. Okay, you suck. Alright. There's town. Hey, I want to get back in the town. Fine. I'll attack the one in the middle. Ouch. Hey, can't you get after the other kid? Jeez. Yeah, I'm going to go after the one who's romping. There you go. Ah, perfect. We're home. Alex, this diamond is going to make us rich. I can almost taste the money we're going to get. What do we do now? The bridge is washed out. It was so weird. The river swelled suddenly and washed the bridge right away. Oh, we got ads. That's okay. All we're going to do is just talk around in town. So, Alex, with the brave look. An adventure worthy of Dragon Master Dine. Well, please be careful. The world's not what it used to be, and Dine's shoes will be tough to fill. Okay, I wonder how much money we have. I haven't been really paying attention. We have 536 silver. Sweet. Okay. So instead of going up here like in a normal store, we could just go here to the counter. No, we have to actually go back here and talk to her. So all my weapons are simple. I'd be happy to sell whatever you wanted. So let's see. I realized that she turns around when she can't use it. That's cool. Okay, so she currently has a short... Or rather, he has a short sword. She has the slingy thing over here. Alright, so let me see something here real fast. Status. He has a dagger. We have enough money now to buy a short sword. So what does Ramus have? Thank you for the ads. He has a dagger as well. So it's going to take a bit of money to get short swords for both of these blokes here. So, of course, he has the infamous garbage can lid as his only measure of protection. What it's worth. Okay, so right now I'm going to buy the short sword for 500 silver, which leaves me down to a paltry 36, which is fine, because now we're going to equip it. Yep, took all my hard-earned money. I love seeing tropes in old games. Well, remember, it's these old games that kind of started the tropes in the first place. Okay, we're going to equipeth a short sword. And now the dagger is what's remaining. Let's see, I have 3 herbs, which will help me against poison. I have a bunch of meal rations that will help me against whatever. And holy water, which is kind of like the omnibus thing for the moment. Of course, we have dragon poop. Diamond. Let's go ahead and sell the dagger that we're going to keep the dagger because let's see what Luna has. Luna has, I know, a tiara. She has a sling. Now, what if she has the dagger? But that would bring her close range. So actually, I would rather have her use that. But we're going to keep the dagger nonetheless. This is all the inventory I can have, by the way. So once all these windows fill up, like some of the other games, like in Phantasy Star, I have to drop stuff in order to attain stuff. Kind of kick in the pants, but that's just the way it works around here. You can see I can actually equip a whole bunch of crappy things to my body. And now we have some money to earn. We're going to go ahead and use Null. We're going to actually save. Back in Berg. I was hoping an axe would show up. I'm going to buy, let's see, we can buy peasant clothes, heavy clothes, that dreaded herb, yucky meal rations, and of course the holy water. Alright. Let's talk to old Pops. Because we found a big tree. Get out. Can't you? Help us with the control here. Let's talk to the old man. He's not the old man. We'll talk to him, though. Ramus, you should be helping out more around the house. Oh, yes, that is the old man. Yes, Father, I know. Come on, Alex, let's split before he starts in the responsibility speech number 9,543. Ramus, please don't make your father worry so much. Nanny, I'm a big boy now. I'm big enough to take care of myself. Yes, Nanny, Ramus is big. In fact, he's one of the largest kids I've ever laid my eyes on. Okay. That was of no use. Indeed, ouch. We need to find We need to find... That was a low blow. Yep, it was. Okay, so we need to find a way to chop down that tree. If we talked with Lakey, he was absolutely no help. And that's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. Good talk. Let's get the hell out of here before the chorus to death. Dee-dee-dee. Wait a minute. Is this a shed? It is a shed with firewood. And I can't get in. Ah. You actually saw the white dragon of the cave? Wow, that's amazing. You're the first person since dying. Great. Anything else? You must be special. I am. I am special. Thank you for recognizing that. Okay, wait a minute. Now the river's washed out the bridge, I can't visit my friend and safe. Oh, can you help us get the bridge fixed? Well, yeah, we found a big ass tree, but nobody has an axe to even grind. We need an axe. Who can we axe? There's a lot of chopped trees here. Imagine. Somebody has an axe? Festival of the Goddess is held in honor of patron goddess Athena. Blah, blah, blah. Great. Festival of Goddess. Okay. Somehow we managed to talk to that one. Okay. Oh, you both saying the same thing, or am I just imagining things? And eventually you say, well, I can't say I expected you to behave for very long. May as well get out of your system while you're still young. We already talked to you. Okay, you bore me. Maybe, just maybe, our own house has something. Alex, where did you get that ring? Wait, it came from the White Dragon? I can't believe that you were able to meet him. I'm proud that you were strong enough, but now... Even when you were a little rugrat, I knew you'd turn to adventuring one day. Ah, damn it. Ah! Okay, he received the ring from the White Dragon and was able to cross over, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I stayed back in Berg because I'm a loser. Okay. Even when you were little, I said that before already. Okay, yes, great. Anything in my place that I can use to help out? And the answer to that, of course, is no. That would be too effing easy. Okay, what are you doing, Alex? Stop poking around my room this instant. No. This is important. I didn't realize you could do that. Alex! So, I was hitting the button. Why are you doing that? I have no idea. I have no idea why he does that. There's nothing there. Okay, we've already explored. Yeah, we know it's empty. Okay. Excellent. Maybe this chest of nothing. Nope, nothing there. Okay, nobody seems to have a bloody axe. What about you, sir? Nine surrendered his life on his last journey to distant frontier. In honor of his valiant thing, there's a big old thing up there. Okay. Oh, maybe. Just maybe. Just maybe. Apparently not. I need an axe. I got a tree to chop down. We found the solution to the bridge, but nobody has an axe, and I see all these chopped down trees. What about you? Yeah. Back to the world map. There's an axe here. This is where we were singing. singing song. And it's amazing you can actually hide yourself in the trees here. That's pretty cool. Okay, so much for that. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Now, if I recall correctly, this is where we basically go to find the White Dragon. I don't recall any other buildings or anything like that, so I think we're going the wrong way. So let's go ahead and run. Really? Ramus is that slow. Fantastic. Oops. Keep forgetting. It remembers your last command. Oopsie. So, I'll reset the map here. Hi. Oh, yes, we know this diamond's going to make us rich. You said that the last 2 times we re-entered the city, and yet we haven't found any. Well, you know what? Actually, this is the item shop. I'm going to sell the diamond. Oh, what a beautiful gem. I've never seen such in its equal. I can possibly afford to buy it. Yes, you can. It's only dragon poop. Fine. Maybe your competitor over here sells nothing that you sell. Okay, something stopped. Okay, let's say. Hello, I'm going to sell you a diamond. Oh my gosh, I can't buy a diamond like this. I don't have enough money. You better go to a big city like Meribia to unload this baby. Wow, that is a great rock. Meribia is the port town on the main continent. I'm sure we can sell it there. The boat to Meribia takes off from safe. Let's go. Yeah, but we can't get the safe because the bridge washed out. You get? Wait a minute. That stupid logger hasn't got the bridge fixed yet? What is his problem? You know, until we can get the bridge fixed, we can't get the safe. That's what I just said. You must have been hearing me. Okay, I can't. That's the only thing he says. Okay. Maybe I can get it through the side. Get it through the side. Get it through the back, maybe? Now he says until the water levels are down. They seem pretty down to me. I mean, it didn't look like it was going to hurt him too much. Maybe just a tad. Okay, let's go. They sure do like to attack him, don't they? Headphones are coming out. Hang on. Let's say, wow, that got quiet. What did I do here? You got tangled. That's what happened. There it goes. Perfect. I won the battle. 11 silver. No experience worthy. Good. Healed up. Take the underside of this and go the wrong way. Because of course. Go this way. Bunch of beetles. That's the correct number of beetles if you really think about it. Ouch. There we go. Perfect. We'll quickly get all the experience we could ever want. Okay, there's the bridge. Oh, we got to get rid of Venus flytrap first. There you go. He got hurt a little bit. Hey, Luna getting a level, and she got tranquility. Ooh. Sounds like fun. Okay, you are the logger. Get your butt to work. Well, you know what? Now I can fix the bridge, but I've lost my home. You son of a... Where did I leave it? I think it's in the shed in the weird woods. You know, that shed that we were already in that had nothing. And now all of a sudden it's going to be there, right? Thanks a lot, buddy. Say, if you go along the river and head up due north, yeah, the weird woods. Yeah, we were already there. You both suck. What do you want? Ah, of course. Taketh. I'm gonna Taketh go green over here. It'll be worth it. Now, by the way, if he moves all of his moves before he attacks, that's it. Doesn't mean that he can move 3 spaces and all of a sudden attack twice. He has to attack before he makes his final move. A little strange, but there you go. It's like going over and the price is right. It's just the rules. There you go. Bye. Alex gained the level. So now we know there's a stalagmite somewhere nearby. We're actually going to go ahead and use Luna, use her song. Now she has tranquility. What's tranquility? Tranquility is a higher version of healing. Oh, and it has a little fireworks and everything on it. That's so cute. Borrow this thing here too. Just do it for luck. Okay. Coming up is the area in question. Now we've restored her magic. Let's go. Okay, so we've gone up a couple of levels for each player. This must be the weird woods, Gulp, Alex. They're supposed to be haunted. Okay. Haunted it is. Let's go down the wrong one because I just do that. We go down here. We already opened up the chest. It's an empty chest. How about that? Okay, back to you guys, the flies. But now we actually have more HP to deal with. Works for me. Yeah. That's right, hit us all. So they only have an HP of 5, I guess, because she hit him with 6, which is woefully low, but managed to kill him anyway. That's for me. You got a fair amount of experience. You know, before I do that, because I've already got stung on this once. Go ahead and do this. Yeah, that works. Is Lakey still there? He's still there! Hey, Lakey! Lakey, just call me Lakey, okay? No, okay. Thank you, Lakey. And really, I take one step to the left. I'm wound up with these fellas. Okay, cool. Great. Yeah, it takes care of all but one, but it will attack first because they're faster than we. Yep. All right. Like I said, thanks, Lakey. Greetings and salutations. Hey, London Lass, how you doing? It's good to see you in chat, as always. I'm playing a bit of Lunar. For SEGA CD. Yeah, I know. Things will get better. Hey, you know what? This year has already been off to a better start than last year. I think. Although I'm not working from home. Okay, here's the cabin that I eventually will get inside. Eventually. Just maybe. Alright, let's go. I want them all aiming for the same one. It's easy on the fly. Are they dancing? Kind of. And they're always in motion. It's like, remember watching Wreck-It Ralph? And you saw all the sprite players, in the game itself. They're always moving, bopping up and down. Same thing. It's to show that they're alive, as opposed to poisoned or even worse, dead. Okay, so I got the green Bigfoot over there. He's going to take probably 4 attacks, but I have a new sword that I didn't have the first time when I first encountered him. So let's see how this first attack does. Nice. Turn him around, and that. Ouch. Smash home, kill him. Yes. 16 silver. It's going to take a while to get all my money back. Okay. Sing a song of healing. Pocket full of rye. Let's go into the cabin, hopefully. Now there's an axe. See, we were here before, and there was no really obvious axe. There was a large axe, too. All right. My first alert of the day, which means it will take about 9 years to generate. Ooh, there's something else there, too. A woodcutter axe has been received. Hooray, we found the axe. That was just too easy. My, that's loud. Holy cow. I'm so glad I turned those back up so I can go depth real fast. Let's get it back to the woodcutter so we can fix the bridge. What's this over here? This was not here either. Hello? Looks like a glass something. Or maybe it was there. I don't know. I don't know and I don't care. The audience is now deaf. Wish I had an escape spell. Hey kids, just call me Lakey, blah blah blah. Cool. No! Alright, we're gonna attack. We're gonna attack that. Nope, actually, we're gonna back up. I want her to use song. Escape, not escape. Not escape. Well, we can flee. In this game, you can flee. That means you pretty much go off into the background somewhere and cower. It's more of a defense mechanism. And then there's run, where you literally run off screen. So we're gonna use song. And we're gonna use... What's she got there? She's got 45 MP. We run out of here, there's a stalagmite that we will run through that restores the magic, so we'll go ahead and hit tranquility, because that will actually restore Alex all the way back to the top. No, wrong one.
Baby shark do-do-do-do-do, baby shark do-do-do-do-do, baby shark do-do-do-do-do, baby shark.
There, you happy? I swore I wasn't going to give that one its own screen, but you know what? It works. Yeah, I know it wasn't you. That was my wonderful wife, London Lass, who just likes to give me earworm. Oops. I did blame London Lass. Okay. That actually turned out better than I thought. Keep going. It did not turn out better than I thought. Tattered clothes. Wow. So somehow, annoyance complete. Yes, thank you. Thank you, London Lass. Love you. I'll see you after stream. It's going to be a shortened stream tonight. We're only 90 minutes, because I do have to be elsewhere somewhere. It's going to be like that for a little while. Tattered clothes gain in combat. So which one of the enemies actually had tattered clothes? I just wonder. Hey, you gain a level. Doesn't do anything, but you gain a level. Okay, now let's do this. Hit the C button. Yeah, healing should do. Now, as far as okie dokie smoky, yep. Lobby London last, we'll see in a bit. Who can benefit from tattered clothes? She already has heavy clothes on, so probably not her so much. Let's see what else we got here. Equip. No, not item. Equip. He's got heavy clothes too. Like I said, I don't think tattered clothes is desirable so much. Wrong way. The other way. Still can't get in this thing. Maybe if I use the axe, just like chop it open. Ah. Yeah, we're gonna run away. Again, kind of working on the constraints of time at the moment. No, you son of a. Yeah, just. Really? You. Son of a bitch. I don't know what's going on, but it better stop. Okay. Fine, we'll attack. Makes you happy? I'm not sure why he did that, especially since I was on attack. Yeah, we're gonna run this time. That one will not make it. Oh, I did make it. Oh, you suck. Okay. Up here. Yeah, we can't even make it out. Ah. I want to give the woodcutter his axe so we can get the bridge so we can go to save and save the world. And stuff and things and junk. Alright, cool. Lunar is hurt. This is where tranquility comes into play because I can't seem to get out of here. Whee. Okay. Boy, that was pretty big. That was pretty big. See what? Oh yeah! Wow. Okay. Cool. Okay. Heading south, we're going to head back to the. Let's do one more and head back to the woodcutter, the lumberjack, whatever you would call him. I don't have enough for tranquility. Yep, because yep, exactly. Wow, that uses a lot. Didn't realize that. Okay. Oh, we are fully restored. How about that? Okay, let's go back and find the lumberjack. Don't forget Bull Jones' lumberjacks. We forgot where his damn axe is. Dingbat. 1, 2. Ouch. Okay, yep, we're gonna go after the aggressive one first. Won't matter. Back to here. Okay. Now let's get him his axe. I gave the logger his axe. Oh, my axe! You found my axe! It was in the shed like I thought, wasn't it? Not at first. Well, anyway, I can now go work. I can now get to work fixing that bridge. And speaking of axing, here's some ads. Thanks again. Alex gained 15 experience points for just handing over an axe. And another 15 for Lunar, who gained a level. And Ramus. I'm going to take this time actually to get hydrated. So I'm going to go ahead and hit pause. And we'll be right back. Don't go away. I think one of the problems with my streams sometimes is that I'm a little too niche. And that's fine by me, actually. If you wish to watch it, fine, watch it. If you want to watch it after the fact, that's fine too. I don't mind at all. I just like to show off games. And these games are in my personal collection. Even in the arcade sense, my arcade cabinet of Ms. Pac-Man actually has 55 games in it. And the arcade packages that came out for the various consoles over the years are mine too. I was just talking about why I do this, because I notice I don't have very many viewers, and that's fine. If you catch the VOD, great. If you don't catch the VOD, well, it's going to be up for a while. And if you don't catch it here, you can catch it on YouTube. But this is, for me, kind of an escape of, well, things that's been going on. Work is kind of stressful. What's going on with my wife had been stressful. It's not as much, but when you're fighting the insurance company and trying to make ends meet because of extra bills that come along for the ride, every bit counts. But I love video games. I've loved video games for many years. I look at it this way. I had calculated today how long I had been working at my current job, where I work now, and it accounts for 39% of my life, which is staggering. Versus how long I've been playing video games has been roughly 96% of my life. So it's just something I like to do. In this case, I've loved video games since, well, almost to the point where video games existed. Don't go back to Pong. That's just a sliver before my time. Did you fix the damn bridge? I know. Actually, let's save real first. Let's save the game. We're going to save here in Calder Isle, where we were before. Okay. And let's go ahead and see where that bridge is. Or we can just fight some beetles. I do notice that some of the games I pick have either a few hundred followers or a few thousand followers. I played a couple of games not too long ago where they only had a combined total of about maybe 60 followers. And I think, wow, that's pretty cool, because of the fact that I thought I was the only one who knew what these games were. Nope. Okay, there's still not. Okay, it's not fixed the bridge. I'm not sure why the sound keeps going in and out. Okay. You're back. Here, I was just taking a little break. Yeah, the bridge will be finished very soon. Really? My husband does good work, but he can be slow. He can be slow. Might want to check back a little later. Really? This is important. You. How much later do I have to be? get to work. And sadly, I can do this all day. It won't make a difference. Okay. Oh, you know what? We're going to hang along the stalagmite for a second here. Okay. Let's see where we are. We got 192 silver. The only one that... Well, actually, no. Lunar needs a little bit, so we're going to use a little bit of healing. Because we were already touching the stalagmite. We've left the forest. I wonder if Lakey has something else to say. Because we did go and get an axe. I would love to open that freaking locked trunk. Oh, you're still here. Oh, nothing changed here. We shall attacketh. Good. Okay. And get rid of that. Excellent. Okay, so nothing's really changed. Not really surprised. I suspect I may have to go once again back into town. And that's one of the things I did find a smidge irksome in this game, is the back and forth just to move the story along. But then again, it's also a great way to build up. So, once again, let's see. Is everyone up to snuff? 63, 97, and not quite. Okay, so that's fine. Song of Healing. Works for me. Gets your magic back. Let's head back into Berg. Went the wrong way. That's fine. We'll touch that. Good measure. Touch this one too. Just touch them all as we go along. Okay, there's the woodcutter. The logger, as they call him. Lazy ass logger. Yeah, bye. Get to work. Good for nothing. It's just a simple bridge. Can't you just... No, you can't fix the bridge. Back to town we head. Alright. He's going to rant about the diamond one more time. I'm going to ask my dad if it's okay to go to Maribia. You should ask your dad too. Ramus left the party. Bye, Ramus. Can't move Ramus. Now I can move Ramus. That's a big decision. I'm a bit concerned, though. Oh, not for you, Alex, but for Ramus. He is so spineless. He never leaves the island. Wow. How can you be so cruel? Ramus isn't spineless. He's just not as brave as Alex. It's a good... No, that's a good way of... What a nice way of putting it. Let's go ask Pops. Oh, Dad, I want to leave. Instead of you kicking me out, I'm voluntarily going. What? You're going to cross over to the mainland? Well, I suppose that all boys are adventurers at heart. I won't stand in your way. Let me write you a letter that may help you get a boat to take you from safe. Don't worry about your mother. I'll handle her. All I ask is that you promise me never to settle for less than everything you ever dreamt of achieving. Luna's going too? Oh, Alex, do you know how much you're taking on here? Don't worry, we won't be gone for too long. Goddamn, Jesus. You either have confidence in me or not. Alex, an adventure is one thing, but now you're saying you're going to Maribia? You're still too young, my dear little baby. Pick one. Sorry, I'll stay. Dan, bye! Nope, sorry, I've decided. Okay. I won't say another word about it. Please take this with you. I've received 500. You've been hiding that all this time. You're rich. Yeah. We'll see you again soon. Yeah, now I have no choice. Alright, let's go. Okay, so I have permission, sort of. Let's see how Ramus is doing with his pops. Lefty video games. Oh my goodness. See, appears in chat, and about 10 years later, we'll actually get something on our screen. 11 months. Has it really been 11 months? Wow. It's almost a whole year. Yeah, an actual whole year instead of somebody else's, like 17 out of 12 whole year, almost whole year. Thanks, Lefty. Appreciate it, man. How's things been going in your... There. Oh, wow. How things going on your side of the world there? Your side of things. Your side of the internet. Ramus didn't listen to his father's warning and left home anyway. Oh my goodness. Been hard at the... I saw that. I see that you've been hard at the YouTube stuff. Good. Ramus, what will I do? So Ramus has left already. Apparently, Dad wasn't too thrilled with this. Ramus just got home and now he's talking about leaving for far off Maribia. Alex, can you knock some sense into him? No. Ramus just got home. Okay, you're saying the same thing over and over. I don't know if you're familiar with this game, Lefty. This game is called Lunar the Silver Star. They did make a PlayStation version of this a few years later. But this is the original SEGA CD version. Okay, so you all have one line. And this was one of the earliest games where they actually had voice acting. Long before Final Fantasy X. But it was a really cool game. Originally done by Game Arts, it was actually brought over to us by a company called Working Designs. And I rented this game at Blockbuster. I fell in love with the game. Something you see on SNES? Yeah, kinda. Well, oh, there's Ramus. Ramus here is the adventure boy who has a garbage can lid as a shield. I love this game. Finally, Alex, let's go. I can't wait to start our big adventure. Now he's rejoined the party. Great. Just what we needed. Okay, so south of us is a way to get to Maribia. We have my dad's letter. South of us? I'm not sure. And we have that. That restores our HP. If you see something like a stalagmite, that restores our magic. This is the battle system. So here is a little bit different of a game, where it's turn-based, sure, but also your position relative to the enemy is important. For example, sure, you have to go make dinner? Absolutely. So anyway, as I was saying, you move over to your character, and then you attack. Alex can move 3 times and attack twice, while the rest of them can only move 2 times and attack once. So now he's our analysis, and he says, a fly trapper and albino baboon, or watch this one. Okay. Hang on for just a second. I have a visitor here. Hang on for just one moment. You have a dog that likes to do a little business in the bedroom. For some reason. Though he's been having a lot outside. Okay, so, anyway, as I was saying, let's go ahead and start attacking. We're going to attack the fly trapper first, because he likes to poison my party, which I do not appreciate. There we go. I should take care of him. Also, their body language determines what they're going to do next. Now, right now, he's in a galloping position, which means he's going to do a heavy attack if he has the opportunity to do so, which we're not going to let him do. So, there. Alex gained a level. The bridge should be repaired by now. Up, we're back to the 2 baboons and the 1 Venus flytrap, so let's go ahead And attack. Once again, we attack the fly trapper first. He can poison without being in range, which is really annoying. 2. He attacks. And we're going to get rid of that one there because he's the one who's going to really, really hurt me if I don't. There you go. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and use some magic here. Now, Luna is our white mage equivalent, if you will. And she can heal us a little, or she can heal us a lot, but of course it takes a lot of MP from her. I think we're pretty good there. Hey, the bridge is fixed! You know what, we're gonna run and personally thank the very lazy lumberjack who did this. He's up here. I just finished installing the last slide on the bridge. It's as good as new. Why not try it out? And that's all he says. And then we got, you've never been to the port town of Safe? Well then, here's what you do. Cross the bridge and head south. The actual town's on the southern cape. That's good to know, lady. Thanks. Alright, adventures we will go. We're actually going to save here. And we're going to save over Berg. Perfect. Well, at least we know the enemies. That makes sense. They cross over the bridge so they can come over to our side of town. Okay. Good. Okay, we won the battle. And the experience is still a bit on the meager side. That's fine. We can do it that way. A bit further south. Oh, we got some new ones there. And... I want to run, actually. Yeah, poison me. Poison doesn't last, which is good. Poison only... Oh, good. Restores our HP. I believe there's a stalagmite somewhere around here. You two again? Fine. I'm not ready for you guys yet. Okay, go ahead and poison me. Go ahead and poison me again. That will always work. There it is. There's the town. Welcome to the port city of Safe. Did your journey from Berg? Oh, I see. So the broken bridge is now fixed. I'm so relieved to hear that. Okay. I wonder what the rates are here. If you find stone circles, you can use them to recharge your power. That's what they're called, okay. I call them battery posts. To be successful, use them often in between battles. I have. Yes, it does indeed work. Ooh, we got paths up here. And I can't go in here, can I? No, of course not. These doors can only be facing the screen. And that room is closed. Are you really going to be a Dragon Master? Gosh, if you become like Dyne, I want to marry you. Dragon Masters are so hot. Oh yes, Alex, you make a charming brainless bride. Luna seems a bit jealous. Luna has absolutely nothing to worry about. And go into a slow fade. Safe and Berg are like sister cities. Berg is more isolated, though. Yeah, this looks nothing like Berg, to be honest. Oh, weapon shop. Which is kind of unfortunate because I have, like, no money. Oh, I have 730. Oh, that's right. I got 500 from my mom. Thanks, Ma. Okay. Welcome to the weapons shop. What can I do for you? What can we buy? I can buy a cane for 300. Wow. Here's the dagger. We already have a short sword. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, only Alex has a sword, because I believe that what's his face, Ramus over there, only has a dagger. But there's an axe, which I don't have the money for, and poison darts. That's fine. So let's see here. 280 for that. That'd be 780. I have 735. Let's back out. All right. So, what does Ramus have? He does have a sword. Okay. I don't need to buy a short sword. That's good. It's good for me. I really didn't want to spend all that money. Now she has a choice of either a dagger or her slingshot. Yes, an actual slingshot. Oh, he has the dagger. Okay, so I still need a sword. Perfect. Okay, so let's do that. Let's buy a sword. Where are you? There you are. Alright, perfect. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and equip Alex with that sword. Perfect. Now we're going to sell the dagger that I no longer need. Not going to sell for much. It's only worth 50. Alright, cool. Brings me up to 285. Now, I'm going to buy... Oh, where'd it go? There it goes. Poison darts. Which leaves me a whole 5 silver. And let's go ahead and equip that to Luna. That takes place of the sling. I'm rather curious how this is going to work. I have to go around, don't I? Yes, I do. Great. Oh, just cut right on through the trees, of course. Up. There you go. Come a little closer. Ah, there. Let me get a look at you. My adventures! This is the first time I've seen adventures in some time. You remind me of the young Dine. He became one of the 4 heroes after setting out on an adventure. On his way to Meribia long ago, Dine met up with Master Mel, who was then one of the most feared pirates on the high seas. After fighting for 7 days, the two were worn out and they declared a draw. After that, Master Mel settled down to a quiet life in Meribia. While Dine, oh, I'm getting old. You know this story? So it's the story. You know it. It's cute. Master Dine also set out on an adventure from Safe. Cool. They can actually say more than one thing. Okay. Go up here. Let's go up here. Jeez. Ah, lots of people. What do we got here? Man, it makes me mad just thinking about that old hag in the woods. She's a tough old bag, man. That just burns me. Okay. I can't stand that noisy little rat over there. He's been doing about it of being an apprentice. Anything else? Nope. That man over there is the owner of the boats. Maybe I should talk to him about going with the mainland. Or I can just, like, go over here. I've heard tales of an old hag that lives in the northwest part of the island. She's supposed to have a sea chart for each of the oceans of this world. But she's as stubborn as she is ugly. You won't get a chart for nothing. She's a shrewd negotiator. Be sure you go up there with something decent to trade. Well, I do have some dragon poop. I know him. He's going to become one of your characters. One of your party. Cower before me, peasants. I'm Nash, the magician. I'm the 3rd rank of the Magic Guild in Vane. I'm also apprentice to the awesomely powerful sage Galen. I have become the greatest magician in my age group. No one can use magic as well as me. You certainly mastered the art of blowing hot air. And you. What do you think you're doing? What? No way. I'm not letting a bunch of kids aboard this boat. Go home. Your parents are probably worried. You want me to what? Read a letter? Nah, I'm too busy. At least give it a look, mister. Fine, give it here. Hand over the letter. You're the son of Noah? Boy, that name brings back a few memories. Your father, Master Dine, and I all went on an adventure together long, long ago. Your father took good care of me long, long ago. So now, at least I can do is honor his wish to take you to Maribia. Unfortunately, we can't sail. The captain screwed up. If we don't get this boat sailing again soon, my business will be ruined. Okay, let's go back to Nash. Nash is our humble magician. Oh, you're all going to Maribia too? That's very interesting. Say, I have a staff of flowing water that's no use here. Maybe someone will give us an ocean shard in exchange for it. So guys, what do you say? Sound like a plan? No. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for it. That's the right decision. You won't regret it. Yay, and Nash joined the quest. With my magic powers, you will have no problems whatsoever. Thank me later. Great. Well, now I have a full party practically. That's the boat. Okay. Unfortunately, we've run out of time, so we're going to go ahead and save it here. It's good old Null. And my 5-hole silver. Away. Go ahead and do that. All right, cool. I think we're ready. Perfect. Oh, we certainly got a lot done tonight. We repaired the bridge. We found town of Safe. We're going to be heading towards Maribia. We also advanced the level a bit. Oh boy. Can't wait to play again next time. If you like what you saw, you wouldn't mind following me. I greatly would appreciate it. Thanks, Lefty, for the subscription. Thank you, Vin, for stopping along. Thank you, London Lass, as well. I always love to see you guys. I have a YouTube page of all the past streams that are no longer here on Twitch. I also have an Instagram page of all the crap that I've been collecting over the last 47 years of gaming. And there's Twitter or X or YZ, whatever they call it. Discord, etc. Let's see. I have 3 whole viewers. That's enough for me to make a raid. Let's see, who can I raid tonight? How to be quiet, still there. Okay.
No, Dixie.
Usually I'd
like to pester Dixie.
Chris just a little bit. Is he streaming yet? He doesn't appear to be streaming. Oh well. How to be quiet it is with all 3 of my viewers. How to be quiet is playing a game called Project Zomboid. That seems to be a rather catching game these days. I've seen a lot of my favorite streamers playing this. So we're going to go ahead and raid him. And we'll see you again on Thursday night at 7 p.m. We're going to continue on with this game here. That would be Lunar, Silver Star. Then Saturday we're going to play some sort of wacky game because that's just the way it is. See you all later. Have a... Oh, good lord. Can't let it go out that way, can we? Ears. Bye. On that happy note. Have a good night. We'll see you on Thursday. Bye.